Welcome to this wonderful video of mind, relaxation and visualization. I, Dharmi Shah, take pleasure to introduce to you the miraculous world of mind power. Friends, from the most ordinary to the most successful people in the world want peace. But you don't get peace without happiness and happiness without prosperity. The fact is, prosperity brings happiness and happiness brings peace. When I talk about prosperity, it is not just money, but success in the fields of health, wealth, relationships, and spiritual growth. When one gets success in all these fields, they feel complete, they feel happy, they feel peaceful. And where will we get all these? The answer is in two words: mind power. It is a known fact. Professor William James has proved it, that the most successful people in the world have used just 1 to 10% of their mind power. Then what about the rest 90%? Why don't we use 100% of our mind? Because we don't know about it. Do you know we have two types of mind? Conscious mind and subconscious mind. The conscious mind is powerful, but the subconscious mind is much more powerful. Let us learn something more about the conscious mind, the powers of the conscious mind. Our conscious mind makes us think. We apply logic, we analyze, we judge, take decisions, we act on those decisions. We use all our 5 senses through the powers of the conscious mind. Our thoughts are positive and negative, but a million times we must have heard this, that we should use only positive thoughts. Thoughts like, yes, I can do it. This is a beautiful world. Everybody takes care of me. All my wishes come true. When we think such positive thoughts, we attract positive people in our lives. But when we think negative thoughts like, nobody cares for me. This is a big bad world. There is nothing left in my life. What will happen to me? All these negative thoughts will attract only negative people and negative circumstances in our life. Do you want that? No. Start thinking positive. That will make your life much more beautiful. If we want to be happy and successful, we must think only positive thoughts. There is one more power of the conscious mind, and that is to be a guard in front of the gate of the subconscious mind. The conscious mind has to be alert, and it has to stop all the negative commands which enter into the subconscious mind through other people, through other communications. This is because the subconscious mind is like a fertile land. It can grow weeds, it can grow plants. If there are weeds, we need to be alert and remove the weeds. The weeds are the negative thoughts. We need to put in seeds of flowers. Only then the flowers will grow, the seeds will fall in the fertile land, and new plants will grow up. Similarly, in our mind, we must be alert and conscious that we have to have only positive thoughts. Whenever we find a weed, that is, the negative thought, we should pull it out, throw it away, and replace it with 2 more positive thoughts. Now, these are the things we have to do it for ourselves. But what about when somebody else gives us a negative command? Well, we have to take charge and cancel that negative command. We have to close our eyes, say cancel, 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 and replace it with 2 positive thoughts. We as grown-ups can do this because we have logic. We have understood that it is very important. But what about the children? Their logic is still in the developing phase. If we give negative commands to the children, those seeds will get into the subconscious mind and grow as negative plants. If we have children or we are surrounded by children, please do not use phrases like, you are an idiot, you are a loser, you can never do anything in your life. Don't use it. Please don't. Because these commands will go into the mind of the child and grow into a tree which is not very pleasing. The child will grow up into an individual who is not confident. He will never be able to succeed in his life, and then we will blame the individual that he is a failure. Well, we made that child into a failed individual. When we give positive commands to other people, we are sowing seeds of positive plans for the future, especially to the children. We can do this for ourselves too. We can say statements like, I love myself. We can use statements for our health, for our wealth, for relationships, for our spiritual growth. For our health, we can say, I am getting fitter and fitter each day. My body is getting healthier each day. For my relationships, I can say, I am loved by everybody. I love everybody around me. My family and friends care for me. For wealth, I can say, I love money. I enjoy money. I earn money in the right way. I get more and more money each day. I get wealthier and wealthier each day. For my spiritual growth, I can say, I love to help people. I love to share my resources with other people to make their lives better, to make their lives more fulfilling. These were the powers of the conscious mind. Now, let's look at the powers of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind has divine powers. It can fulfill all our dreams. It can create opportunities. Memory, telepathy are all powers of our subconscious mind. We can say that the subconscious mind is like a personal god. We can earn more wealth. We can remove diseases. All these powers of the subconscious mind can be used correctly if we know how to use it. Friends, have you listened to the story of Aladdin and the genie? What happens when the Aladdin rubs the lamp? The genie comes out and says, "Your wish is my command." When I heard this story, I thought, I wish I had a genie. But when I learned about my mind, I knew that I already have the genie as my subconscious mind. Yes, the conscious mind is Aladdin and the subconscious mind is the genie. Whatever the Aladdin will say, the genie will follow. But yes, there is a catch. The genie does not know whether what you're asking is correct or not, is right for you or not. So the conscious mind, the Aladdin, has to be very alert and ask for things it actually wants, which is for his happiness and growth. Now that we know that we have a genie, how do we get to that genie? How do we reach to the subconscious mind? Well, in the alpha state of the mind, the conscious mind can speak to the subconscious mind. There are 4 stages of the mind: beta, alpha, theta, and delta. Beta state is the state in which you're listening to me. You're awake, you're alert, you're asking whether what I'm saying is correct or not. You're applying your logic. This is the beta state. Then comes the alpha state. Here, the frequency of the brain waves is 7 to 14 cycles per second. Then comes the theta state. Here, we are asleep. In the delta state, a person can become unconscious. We have to focus on the alpha state. Well, the fun part is, we get into the alpha state knowingly or unknowingly at least twice in a day. When you're just going to sleep, that is, from the beta state to the theta state, you pass the alpha state. And when you're waking up, that is, from the theta state to the beta state, again you pass through the alpha state. These are the 2 times when we pass the alpha state. We can voluntarily get into the alpha state through 2 more activities, that is, meditation and relaxation. Relaxation is an activity in which you can sit on a chair, place your legs on the floor, your hands on your thighs, keep your body straight, your head, neck alert and straight. Gently close your eyes and then relax your body. Oh yes, you have to make sure that the room is closed, the curtains are dropped down, your cell phone is switched off, and you will not be disturbed for another 20 minutes. You can tell that in your family that nobody comes to disturb you for that time. Then, when your body starts getting to relax, the body parts loosen up, your breathing becomes slow, your mind becomes quiet, you will reach in the alpha state of the mind. Then, you will have to visualize. Now, what is visualization? Visualization is when you see a movie, the movie of your goals, on the screen of your forehead. Just like you watch a movie in a theater on the screen, you watch that movie on your forehead. You close your eyes and watch the movie on your forehead. For example, if I want a car, my favorite car, I will close my eyes, get into relaxation, get in the alpha state of my mind, and then see my car. I will get into the car, put my hands over the steering wheel. I can see my hands. I can see the road in front. I'll start driving my car. I can see the trees, the buildings on the road, in front of my car. I can smell the fragrance in my car, the music I'm hearing, the chewing gum I'm chewing, the person sitting next to me. All my five senses are into my visualization. Well, before we do visualization, we need to make sure that the conscience is pure. There are a lot of people in this world who will come up and hurt our feelings. We may feel angry, we may feel hatred towards that person. But in this disturbance, we will not be able to visualize. If our mind is pure, calm, if we have feelings like love, security, compassion, only then can we focus on our goal. When the mind is disturbed, there is a battle going on, and this battle does not allow us to focus on our goal, and then our visualization will not come true. Therefore, we need to forgive each and every person who has hurt us. When we think negative about somebody, it is we who get hurt. The opposite person said something, hurt us, and left. The person doesn't even know that he hurt us, but that negative feeling will kill us from within. It will work like a poison. We need to make sure that we forgive the person to save ourselves. And once we do that, once we clear ourselves, we feel happy, blissful, and that state of mind is perfect for visualization. We have to keep 5 things in our mind when we visualize. The first is, although the goal is for the future, we have to think in the present tense. For example, when I see I want a car, I see I'm already sitting in that car. When I think about the present tense, I feel very happy, and that makes the mind focus more towards the goal. Second is, I have to use all my 5 senses. When I told you I was visualizing about my car, I told you I was seeing the road. I was using my sight. I was smelling the fragrance. I was using my smell. I was chewing a chewing gum. That was the taste. I was listening to the music. I was feeling the person sitting next to me. All the 5 senses make the visualization much more powerful, and the intensity makes it come true sooner. The fourth is, we have to add feelings. When I feel happy and ecstatic, I'm sitting in my car, I can grab and get my goal faster. The fifth is, I have to write down the script about the visualization. That is, the color of the car, the interior, the brand of the car, when do I want it. All these detailed scripting will help us visualize in a 3D format, very clear, and this will help us get the goal faster towards us. Our mind understands the language of pictures. For example, if I tell you, think about Statue of Liberty. I am sure you must be having a picture of Statue of Liberty in front of you. Well, the mind understands pictures, and when we put a lot of pictures together, that becomes a movie. That is why when we visualize a movie, the mind understands exactly what we want, and the subconscious mind, that is the genie, will be able to fulfill it very, very soon. Once we finish to visualize, we have to get back to our routine. Let the subconscious mind work for us. Now, how will it work for us? Well, it will attract those people who can help us achieve our goal. It will attract such circumstances. It may come up in our dreams, the solution to our problems. It may come up as continuous thoughts, which will help us go towards our goal. It may come up as flashes. These are the ways the subconscious mind will make us work and take action towards our goal and achieve it. So, we understood the powers of the mind. The good news is that this power is in every individual all around the world. Be it any religion, any community, any ethnicity. It is there in you. It is there in me. It is there in everybody around us. Friends, alpha state is a word used in this era, but it has been used in India for 1,000,000 years. Saints and sages have meditated and used the powers of their subconscious mind. They can remove diseases. They can travel distances without any vehicle. They can predict the future. They can take out the treasures from the past. All these have been the powers of the subconscious mind, and the sages have come out with sciences like astrology, astronomy, Ayurveda. All these are the results of subconscious mind. Now, You know about the mind. You know about the conscious and the subconscious mind. You know about the relaxation and how to get to the alpha state through that. Visualize and achieve your goals. So let's do it and wish you a very happy, healthy, and a fulfilling life. All the best.